しゃ。ありダメそうな。よしよし。うん。うんうんうん。
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We've already started here.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergami, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional Italian.
Even his handshake is hard, but a level setter when it comes to discipline and organisation, not to mention his leadership qualities.
Don't argue with him. Looking for options for movement. Takes aim and crosses. And it's claimed by the keeper. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bellingham goes sliding in. Bellingham in acres of space out wide. And the shot!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bellingham has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's had it taken off him. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played into space. Pullet is flagged offside. Sporting looking to pass their way through. Makaleli is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Messi. And he's intervened well there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's got away. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pelé. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Šeško can be a real threat inside the box. Van Dijk. Rodri. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Rodri. Foot in. Well timed, excellent interception. Makaleli. And here's Hullet. Ibrahimovic, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's there to retrieve it. So what can they make of this? Maradona. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic goes for a shot!
Nice.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Thuram clears.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He is through here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Aye.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
レッドカードやろ。
That's going to be a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's been shifted off it. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium. Substitution for Manchester United.
そのアイコン見たことあるんだよな。
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Ibrahimovic.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
弱めに出してんの。
Tries to play it through. And this is Messi. And Messi!
無理。
Oh, super goal! A finish of true class!
誰だ、イサックか。
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attack.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Now, power or
バカに
placement.
されてる気がするな。
And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Makaleli is always looking to break lines. Rafael Leao proves just a little bit too strong.
おい。
Manchester United needing a change of fortune here. Best. And it's... Oh, what a climb! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Get this.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence
Much
let
better.
themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have ourselves
何やそれ。
a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao. Bellingham does well to get it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Stood up well to him there.
あ
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance!
でか。
And he's really put himself on the line here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Bellingham. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's
もういい
Isak.
かこいつ。うるさい。
He has found the way through. Elects to cross. He gets big. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bergomi gets into some space.
おっせ足。
75 minutes played.
やばい。
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
OK。
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won
いやー
cleanly.
通らんか。
I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That has been cut short. That looks a cracking ball. He's found the way through. Shoots!
うわ。うわ。うわ。うわ。
It's out for a goal kick. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
うわミスター・アイザック後半から出してるやん。ミートアップしとくか。
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 15.
It's an imaginative pass.
Substitution.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one. He's cut it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the shot!
長い。
Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
何そのパス。
Sporting take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And here's Isak.
イサク。
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
はあ。
Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Into a minimum of
なんでそれ通せないの？
additional time. Hazard. Well, played right into his path.
ええ
Without doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here?
いや。 リプレイする意味ないやろ、こんなん。よそ。
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.
負けてるわ。なんか、自己流で作りたいな、フォーメーション。5かな。選手で出ていくかな。納得しないんだよな、俺。
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good-looking ball. Lam. More and more pressure on the ball here. Makalele. Lam. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nedved. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a good-looking delivery. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. Can he spark a counter here?
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Gullit. Gullit puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that's neat. Thinks about the shot. And that's a good-looking ball. He's had it taken off him. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makalele cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else.
There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Gullit is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
Nice.
Rummenigge. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lam is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Rodri, there he goes, motoring forward. Makalele. Lazio trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And the counter is on. Seedorf. And it's Jordi Alba. And that interception was most necessary. Bergomi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lam. Takes a shot! It's and again! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that, because they just don't give up on anything.
Lazio have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and...
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, my.
Oh, nearly but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
なんなら踏み切ってるやつそれ。
And it's Nedved.
もう読んでるってそう。
Lazio looking to pass their way through. Luis Suarez. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That is ended up in no man's land. Makaleli. Oh, perfectly measured that. Picked out brilliantly. The final seconds now. And this is Hullet. And he's on a decent chance!
Nice block.
And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Number 8.
Here we go again then.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Number 13.
This looks promising. Now it's Rafael Leao. Makaleli. He's in a great position here. Nice control. Lahm stood his ground strongly. He has found a way through.
Well, from experience, I can
Yes,
tell you he'll get
a
a
stick
stick for getting that one wrong.
Jordi Alba is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Lahm. Well, played right into his path. Stood up well to him there. Seedorf looking to play him in, and he was alert to it. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to...
Big chance! Rafael Leao! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
The attendance for this match
Jordi
was
Alba.
72,306.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Fires it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's good play. And that has left him in a heap. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Rodri is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Nice. Well
played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hullet is onto it in a flash. Rafael Leao. Rummenigge. It's a super give and go. Lahm. And it's Makaleli. Now it's Luis Suarez.
That's good play from him.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Now it's Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. That is good pressure. Just hounded him off it. Makaleli is the team's great visionary. And here's Haaland. Loose ball now.
Yeah.
There's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Rodri. Played out to the right. Lahm delivers. He gets big. Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game.
来た。あるよ。一番センスないよ。
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution in progress.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
いや、開けてくれよ、そのまま。全然ダメ。
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Lahm. He's found a way through.
なんやそれ。
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And it's Lahm. Just 5 minutes left.
お前叩かれちゃって。
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well
2
stopped.
minutes has been indicated.
Rafael Leao. Now it's Hullet.
なんで取れないの？
Here's Rafael Leao. Nedved. Haaland chasing after it. No
どこ
way
にやったよ
through.
こいつ。
Played back to the goalkeeper. And that will be
ダメ
the
だ。
final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show.
で下がったでしょまた。おでこ。使えないんだよなこれ。最悪。 一作にしよ
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
う。来た。
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position.
はい、レッド。
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
いやー、出してきたと思ったけどね。
And Dijk was in no mood for any of that. Good take, and is he in? Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
いいか。
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Makaleli. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yaya Toure. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ambitious ball here. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Best. Driving forward. Played back. He's picked his way through. There's the
出ないね。
clearance. And smartly reclaimed. First quarter of an hour gone. Gives it back. Oh, it's a great ball here. Isak is flagged offside. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Iniesta powering forward here. Dembele. Van Dijk is always scanning the pitch for targets. Bellingham. Opts for safety. Makaleli. To Bergamy. Alarm.
間違えた。
Dembele. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Yeah.
He has found the way through. Hoisted it. Gets his head on it. And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
There could be trouble here. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Manchester United go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
That has not gone well. That's a cute ball. This is Iniesta. Tries a shot!
Nice good.
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. It's hit the upright. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Corner number 2 then. He gets big.
That's just playing it safe.
And he's had a hit. Manchester United have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Played in deep. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's a good ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Forward it goes. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. It's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good read. Yaya Toure.
There they go, hunting again.
Lam did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played out to the right. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Bellingham
recupero.
always looking for that half a chance. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Deep cross. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And he's there to clear it. Best! Good strike, quite an alarm. And the first 45 minutes are up. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Manchester United are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Lam. Now it's Isak. Now then, the ball's come loose. Isak unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Goes looking wide. Pings in across.
That's good defensive concentration.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Isak. A lot of space ahead of him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
No, that was never going to make it. Great vision. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo, a player who needs no introduction.
下手くそすぎやろ。
Chips it through. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Not the most accurate pass. Best. Oh, important interception. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Nedved. Cristiano Ronaldo. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they
Nine
have to
for that.
quickly regroup.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Isak, and it's Bellingham. And this is Nedved. Oh, what a climb! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8. Iniesta.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Il numero 4.
Bellingham.
Il numero 9. Ibrahimovic.
Well seen.
Mo
Saw
自信
that
が
coming.
どうに出
That's
し
great
てる
positioning. So good from him.
Maicon.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Probing pass. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's managed to get free. Isak. Plenty to aim at here. Takes a shot! That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Real chance! It's fallen kindly here. Relentless. Just relentless. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, smashing header! Goal! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So is this the start of a comeback? Yaya Toure. And here's Pedri.
That's good play from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's shifting through the gears here. Climbs up big. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's got tall. And it's come back out to him. Oh, didn't catch it right. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Pedri. Knocks it into space.
Ci saranno 3
Cristiano
minuti di recupero.
Ronaldo! Makaleli. Hullet is the guilty party there. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Can he get on the end of this? And that's a simple one for the keeper. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
Seedorf. He's found some space. That is lovely. And this is Hullet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
And
it's Bergomi. Over to the other side. Some really good ball movement. Hullet.
Yeah.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that is one way to stop him. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Bellingham is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that. Short changes him with that pass. Isak. He's a sharp little ball here.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Lahm. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Hit into the middle, big header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. Isak, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pepe sends it crossfield. Roberto Carlos is onto it in a flash. Now it's Pelé. He shifted it to the flank. Played back in. Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Yeah.
Isak was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ball comes in. Terrific header! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Roberto Carlos. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. There's the header! Oh, crossbar! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that is a nice touch. That has been cut short.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Isak. Best. And he's on his way.
Well,
that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Substitution for Manchester United, number 23.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Isak coming on the field.
Cracking ball.
Well,
there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Goal! Manchester United! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Manchester United take the lead. Seedorf goes on a charge down the left. Beckenbauer is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And this is Cruyff. There's the shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pelé proves just a little bit too strong. Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Thuram looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Bellingham. Chance for a shot! They've done it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Bellingham demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And it's Makalele. And that's a dangerous ball. And here's Cruyff. Makalele. That's a little off target. Now it's Pele. Lam. And here's Hullet. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.